Want to attack 6 times for the cost of 1 energy? Want to stop your opponent from drawing cards while drawing 5 cards at the end of every turn? Want to stop worrying about those pesky counterplays and sick of your hand being discarded by opposing Piccolos? Then have I got a deck for you. Majin Buu, one with Nothingness, is a leader that says, on the front side, when this card attacks, draw 1 card, and this card gets plus 5k power for the duration of the turn. Awaken. When you have no cards in hand, you may draw 3 cards, choose 2 cards in your life, add them to your hand, and flip this card over. This means that we are going to be trying to discard our entire hand by turn 1 or 2 so we can awaken immediately. Once awakened, it has auto. If you have no cards in your hand, at the end of your turn, draw 5 cards. And active main. Choose 1 card in your hand, place it in your drop area. Choose 1. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost of 3 or less, place it under this card, or this card gains 5k power for the duration of the turn. Please note that the active main is not once per turn, so you are able to take multiple cards or increase this card by 5k multiple times. This also means that you'll never get stuck with cards in hand. At the end of your turn, you'll always get to draw 5 cards. Our main 6 attack Majin Buu combo starts with Majin Buu Ghastly Rampage, a 2-drop, which can active main, choose a black Majin Buu card, energy cost 3 or 4 in your drop area and play it, or if you have 3 or more energy, choose a black Majin Buu card with energy cost between 3 and 6 in your drop area and play it. We're going to attack with this for 1 attack, then swap into Majin Buu Steadfast Absorption, who has dual attack, so will be able to attack twice, and if you have no cards in your hand, you can choose 1 black Majin Buu card in your drop area, energy cost between 3 and 6, and play it on top of this card. Next we'll go into Majin Buu Hybrid Absorption, who has critical and has the same effect that says, if you have no cards in your hand, choose 1 black Majin Buu card between 3 and 6 and play it on top of this card. Next, we'll go into Majin Buu Unparalleled Absorption, which has double strike with the same effect of you can play a 3 or 6 and place it on top of this card in active mode. Next, we will go into either Majin Buu Diabolic Punisher or Majin Buu Supreme Evil, depending on the situation. Diabolic Punisher has the effect of place this card in its owner's drop area when your opponent plays a battle card with energy cost greater than their current energy. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and send it to its owner's warp. This will be good against decks we're worried about arrivals and other accelerating effects. Majin Buu Supreme Evil is the one we will go into most of the time. It has, while this card is in rest mode, your opponent cannot use non-leader skills to add cards from their deck to their hand. This includes drawing. It also has active battle for 3 of any color energy. This card gets plus 10k power and triple strike for the duration of the turn, allowing this to be our big finisher. It also cannot be removed from the battle area by your opponent's skills. Please note that Steadfast Absorption, Hybrid Absorption, and Unparalleled Absorption all can only be played once per turn, so you cannot go through multiple chains in the same turn. In order to do this play every turn, we're going to need cards to allow us to repeat it. Unrepentant Sorcerer allows us, if we have 2 or more black energy, to choose 1 card in our hand and place it in the drop. This will allow us to get our Pui Pui, Dabura, or Majin Buu with energy cost 2 or less and play it from our drop, allowing us to start our chain over again. We also play Majin Buu Virtuous Demon that will help us search the Majin Buu pieces that were needed. Also, Malicious Mimicry, which allows us for 2 energy to play our Majin Buu 2-drop from the drop area. In order to prevent our opponent from playing counterplay skills and disrupting our combo, we are going to play Pui Pui Devious Disruptor. This stops our opponent from playing any counterplays so long as we have 2 or less cards in hand. To protect ourselves on our opponent's turn, we're going to play 2 times Judgment. This will allow us to negate twice if we need to, because we can discard 2 cards to add it back to our hand. We are also going to play Dabura Darkness Perfected, which is a counterplay, which for 2 can choose one of our opponent's battle cards and stop it from attacking or activating skills for the duration of the turn. For additional offensive options, we're going to be using Turles, the Unstoppable Ghost Warrior, a card that we can bring out for free and has dual attack and the ability to go to 15k. We are also going to play Hachiak, Hatred Everlasting, which serves two functions. We can bring it back for 3, and it has 25k and can attack twice. Or we can simply discard it from our hand to place the top 2 cards of our deck in our drop area, which can accelerate getting our Buu pieces in the drop area. For some added utility, we're going to play Fu Mission Accomplish, which for 2 can be warped in our drop in order to add any of our black battle cards back to our hand. We're going to play Demonic Scream Majin Buu, which allows us to choose one Majin Buu and place this card from our hand underneath it. Then if we have no cards in our hand, we can choose a Majin Buu and switch it to active, allowing us to attack a further time. And for our super combo, we are going to play Bibbidi Primeval Conjurer, which, while it only combos for 3k normally, if all of your energy is black, it gets an additional 1000 combo for each card in your drop and warp, allowing it to often be as much as 25k combo for one card. Majin Buu 1 with Nothingness is a terrifying new deck with powerful options against many of the current meta decks. It's not afraid of counterplays or hand destruction, which are the 2 most played meta decks. It's also fast and consistent, if a little narrow in its plays, but hey, who needs options when you attack 6 times on turn 3 and then draw 5 free cards? Hope you all enjoyed the Majin Buu deck. Please like, subscribe. Once again, go out there, play some super, and have some fun.